Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rofiatul Miftah. My last ID number 217.
My name is Nadia Febri Arianti. My last number ID 232. I want to talk about
We're here to talk about the coronavirus, which people in the world are discuss. The coronavirus or COVID-19 is a virus that attacks the respiratory system, causing respiratory distress, acute pneumonia, and to death. The virus was first discovered in December 2019 in the city of Wuhan, China.
here are 7 common coronavirus transmissions. 1. Contact with frequently touched items. Objects are medium that can be a massive mode of transmissions. According to research, COVID-19 can survive up to their deaths by sticking to the surface of objects. These objects are allegedly objects that are often touched by members of the body, such as the hands that carry the corona COVID-19 virus. 2. Not maintaining hand hygiene. The second effective way of a coronavirus transmission media is not to maintain hand hygiene. It is well known and medically proven that the hand is the source of various disease. The hand is member of the body that does the most activities and interact with other people or objects that are armed. Yet hands are not kept clean. The coronavirus can easily spread. Humans will always interact with the outside world using their hands. 3. Not maintain cleanliness after traveling. Activity is a natural thing to do by humans. However, unconscious transmission of the coronavirus is often carried out by people who carry out activities in curtained places. Of course, if the police has COVID-19, then the virus can stick to the clothes and object you use, so that the coronavirus can be transmitted to these clothes to you at home. 4. Not applying coke and sanitizing ethics. The most common way to transmit coronavirus is through troubles. Troubles can occur when someone leaves fluid when sneezing, coughing, or taking on the floor. The contact virus, germs, and bacteria can stick to objects carried by other people. Thus, the corona COVID-19 virus is getting a new host on Earth. Interaction happens with many people. Gathering or doing activities in court is one way of transmission the corona COVID-19 virus, because corona COVID-19 virus can be visible to the clothes and objects carried by other people. In addition, the rise of corona COVID-19 virus transmission can also occur through other people's droplets when coughing and sneezing. At this time, by keeping a distance and reducing activity outside the home is a wise action that can be done to reduce transmission of the corona COVID-19 virus. 6. The isolation after ranging from pandemic areas. Another way to transmission the coronavirus is not take precautionary measure after returning from a pandemic regions or country. These preventive measures include self-isolation at homes. The number 7. Lack of understanding of coronavirus. The lack of understanding of the definition, dangers, and spread of the corona COVID-19 virus is one thing that's unfortunate because if someone knows and understands information about the corona COVID-19 virus, then at the least someone will take action to anticipate the virus. So education about the corona COVID-19 virus is wasting to be the community to minimize virus transmission.
The COVID-19 range is between old age and human with a history of heart disease, diabetes, and then hypertension.
Which for symptoms? Reported illness have ranged from mild symptoms to severe illness and death for confirmed coronavirus disease 2019 COVID-19 cases. Disease symptoms may appear 2 until 14 days after exposure based on the incubation period of MERS-CoV viruses. Fever under 28 Celsius cause shortness of breath. When to seek medical attention. If you develop emergency warning signs for COVID-19, get medical attention immediately. Emergency warning signs include trouble breathing, persistent pain, or pressure in the chest, new confusions, or inability to course, blue lips, or face. This list is not all-inclusive. Please consult your medical provider for any other symptoms that are severe or concerning. Thank you.
Until now, no vaccine has been found to prevent coronavirus infection. So, we can take some COVID-19 precaution, as well as some precaution to keep the body from getting infected by the virus. 1. Regularly wash their hand with running water and soap, or use hand sanitizer which contains 60% alcohol. 2. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, mouth before washing your hands. And 3. Mask on during illness or outdoor. Four, applying social distance. Keeping distance from other at least 1 meter. 5. Close your mouth and nose when you sneeze or cough. Example,
Indonesian economic impact very alarming. The country must now decide to conduct a large-scale social immunization (PSBB) in the meantime to break the kind of approval for the coronavirus or COVID-19. The effect of the budgets for the lower middle class will be very large. Their economy, each my pence, is not only supported by income on the same day. Their income becomes very vulnerable because their complication does not work. So their income also does not exist. For those who work as ISN or employers of formal institutions, they not work for 2 weeks because they work from home. Their works at the beginning of the month are still intact. Imagine of informal employees, PT traders, and people who others are odd jobs. Of course, they are very vulnerable to poverty. When they do not work, so there's nothing to eat for that day and the next day. So that's the kinds of distribution does not expand, and so that economic conditions improve as before. It is better to carry out what has been invested by governments, and no many donations have helped the economy of lower middle class.
For those exposed to COVID-19 or to ODP, people in monitoring, as well PDP, patient in surveillance. There are steps that can be taken to prevent the coronavirus from passing on to others. That is, uh, 1. Stay indoors until necessary. 2. Commit self-isolation. And 3. Sunbathing in the morning. 4. Distance yourself from others. And 5. Avoid sharing the use of food and water tools. And then wear masks and gloves when in public or with others. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.